What's good? What's going on with you? You already know who it is. It's your girl coming to you live and direct the only way that I know how. With the Dropping Nuggets broadcast. This episode 2, season 2, is brought to you by Duck Drip Dry Music Review Show, the hottest music review show on the planet. By Greedy Grapes. You're gonna get greedy for our grapes. And by Elevator 9 AD, where we fill in the gaps between where you are and where you want to be with your music.
Wow.
I'd like to give a special thanks to everyone that answered the question of the week on Instagram and on Facebook, which is, as an independent artist, do you prefer to hire a team or to learn how to do it yourself? We get into it this week on the Dropping Nuggets broadcast.
I drop them, you pick them up. I got a new lesson for you, listen up. Better not be missing in action. All about your full satisfaction. We finna be dropping nuggets, dropping nuggets, dropping nuggets, dropping nuggets, dropping nuggets. Dropping nuggets, stay elevated. Dropping nuggets.
Who doesn't love a good DIY? I personally like to get in there, read the instructions, understand the steps, get my hands dirty, learn from experience, pick up some nuggets along the way. But everybody not like me. Some people just want to hire whoever they got to hire to do whatever they got to do and keep it pushing, especially when it comes to the music industry. A lot of independent artists have the option now, they did not have before, to learn how to do this on your own, to implement every strategy a label implements, to hire all of the people a label hires, to really get in there when it comes to your music and the music business.
Wow.
And honestly, I think it's a toss-up. For instance, Christopher Cole Red Bailey said, I need me a team. Trying to do everything yourself is overwhelming. But executing and knowing the proper steps is key. If you're going to do it yourself, make sure you do the research. If you're going to have a team, make sure everybody is on the same page. And Tierra King says, both. Having a team lessens the need to learn, but learning is still good too. Let's land somewhere concrete.
Here's a nugget.
Let's say it's best advised to learn what processes you need first. Before you even do anything or hire anybody, learn what you need first. For instance, if you are already a beat maker, there's no need for you to find a producer. If you already know how to mix tracks, there's no need for you to find an engineer. Unless you want to delegate these tasks and free up some time. It is very important to learn what these people you're going to be hiring are doing or what it looks like when they fuck up. And if you don't know what the process is, start to finish A to Z, you're not going to be able to point that out. I think the pros and cons will really help us narrow this down. So, some pros of doing it yourself. You get to learn hands-on. You get to really hone in on your own process and follow your path with precision. There are not multiple cooks in your kitchen. You are in charge and you're the boss. And you're the ultimate project manager. Now the cons. You have a limited network because it's just you. There's no delegation, so your time and task management have to be on point. And you have a sparse focus. That means you focus a little bit on marketing, a little bit on making art, a little bit on this, a little bit on that, and you can't just focus on the artistry. The pros of having or hiring a team are that you get to delegate. By delegating tasks, you get to focus on your artistry. And as you focus on your artistry, you get in-house support from whoever and however many people are on your team. With that, your network opens up. And it might open you up to some new opportunities. Some cons of having or hiring a team are trusting everybody. I mean, them personally and with your vision. How much that person might cost. Because if you hire an actual professional to fill in that blank, that might cost you a pretty penny. People not really having the same work ethic as you, not being good with due dates, deadlines, not having really good time management. And people with ulterior motives. Now, I know that might go into trust, but people might really believe in you, feel like it's genuine, and it is. But what's the motive? These are gray areas that we have to navigate as independent artists, and some people prefer to work alone because they don't want to navigate those areas, and honestly, I don't blame them. Hey, real quick. Y'all know this fool still be reading in the booth? Reading in the booth. I'll be like, my God, did you not just write that 10 minutes ago? He like, yeah. I'm like, you don't remember what you wrote? He like, nah. I'm like, you should have been there with 9. Over at Elevator 9 AD. You know, she got some great techniques for you. Instead, you over there sounding like you reading a script at a call center. Oh, dumb mother.
Hello? Are you currently dropping nuggets?
Let's say you're now at the point where you've done it all. I don't want to do it myself no more. I've been doing it myself. I'm ready to have a team. Okay, kitten. Calm down. Let's figure out who you're going to need for your team. And public service announcement. If you are just starting out, you have no shows booked, you have no songs dropped, you do not need a manager yet. You want to argue? Come to the DM. I'm going to hit y'all with 10 that you're going to need for your team. Number 1, a producer. 2, an engineer. 3, an administrator. 4, assistant. 5, a booking agent. 6 is optional. If you're doing shows on the road, you need a road manager. 7, a promoter. 8, a marketing assistant that also handles social media. 9, a lawyer. And 10, a PR specialist that hopefully takes really good photos and B-roll videos. So let's just say that you filled all of these spots in your team. Trust, communication, sharing a vision, it's no telling how high you can go. Here's a nugget. Since your music is already streaming globally, why don't you take a look at those analytics and see what country or region you're really blowing up in? It could be Paris, Istanbul, U.S. Virgin Islands, Tokyo, or some small-ass little village. Would it be a good idea or a bad idea to try to recruit a teammate from those places? I mean, what's the point of staying local when we worldwide? You think it's small. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Wow. So that wraps it for season 2, episode 2 of the Dropping Nuggets broadcast, where I hit you with a would you rather. Learn to do it yourself or hire you a team. I appreciate every last one of you for tuning in. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so now and cut on those post notifications. Thank you very much. If you haven't followed me on my social media, at Elevated9AD. Wherever you are, I am too. Like right here. Next week, same time, same place, for the Dropping Nuggets broadcast. Here's some cons. Who handwriting is this? Can y'all see that shit? What that say? United Natwaki. This gonna be a problem. Stay elevated.